Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this red cranberry holiday glam look. And I'm also going to show you the lazy girl way to put on your wig. Because let me tell you, we didn't do the bald cap method. We just used a little spray and a little blow dryer, like nothing too serious because nobody has time for all that, honestly. But yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm gonna leave all the details in the description box for this wig. I got it from a company called Lauren Season, and it's the 18-inch body wave in its natural state. I've had this wig for, I don't know, quite some time now, so the lace is already cut. So I'm just gonna go ahead and secure the comb in the back. Once that's done, I'm gonna take my Got To Be Freeze spray and start to lay the lace. I'm just gonna work in sections using my blow dryer and a comb to make sure that the wig lays down smoothly. Know you're just gonna wear your wig for like a day, it's way quicker to just use freeze spray and a blow dryer as opposed to trying to do the bald cap method and use glue, because the wig is definitely gonna stick. Now, is it gonna stick for 3 days? Nope, but nobody needs to know that. So the only thing is that sometimes the Got To Be spray will leave sort of a white cast, but you'll see me wipe that off with a wipe later. And when I do my makeup, I put a little powder or foundation on it, so at the end it'll blend in. But you can always finesse, so don't worry. And once you have everything in place how you want it, you want to just go ahead and tie your edges down with a scarf. And by the time you're done getting ready, your wig will be set in place. Alright, so I hope this is a good angle for you guys. So I'm going to get started with my brows, per usual. And I'm just going to go in with first a dark brown shadow. I'm not gonna use any red today because my wig is not red. So for your brows, you want to take a dark eyeshadow. I'm just gonna use a regular dark brown eyeshadow. Any brand will do. And you want to go ahead and outline the shape of your brow. And once you have the shape done, you can go ahead and fill in any sparse areas. My brows are already pretty full naturally, so I don't fill them in too much, but do what works for you. And for the front, this dark part, you want to just take your spoolie and brush kind of up and over to blur that line a little bit. Once you get them filled in and shaped how you like, you want to go in with your favorite concealer. Mine is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I take a little bit on the back of my hand and go in with a flat brush. You see my eyebrows need to be done, so you want to pack the color on first to help camouflage those hairs. And once I get that done, then I go in and start carving out the shape. And because we want coverage, we're mostly pushing the color into your skin and not sweeping it back and forth. Because again, we're trying to cover those hairs. gonna go in and do the top. Now the only difference is, instead of starting right here placing the concealer, I'm gonna start back here so that it's a little less aggressive in this front area. So you wanna go in like a third of the way and then go ahead and shade. And don't worry if you mess up, you can always go back and fill it in with your brush. So you're gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This is the Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques. You see how it's like dense and fluffy? It's really good for pressing product in while still diffusing the color. And you can get the concealer on your eyelid, because I like to use my concealer as my base for my eyeshadow, so it's like a 2-for-1 special. I like to finish it off with some clear brown brow gel. Any brand will do. This one is the Makeup Revolution. It's just clear gel, helps hold your brows into place. Since we already have that concealer placed on our eyelids, I want to take a little bit more pack it onto the lid so that the colors that we're gonna work with really show up. And then today, since we want everything to be blended out and like diffuse nicely, no harsh lines, I'm gonna go in with some loose powder. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Powder. And I'm gonna take that on the same brush I was using and put that on top to set the eyeshadow so that the colors blend together easier. This will also help prevent some of that creasing. So the palette that I'm going to be playing in today is the Rainforest palette by the Makeup Shack. So to start, we're gonna take a fluffy brush, and the first color we're gonna go in with is gonna be this bright orange here, and this is gonna be our transition color. So you want to apply this right above the crease, and when I apply eyeshadow, I like to pat the color on first and then go in with little circles. And the next color is going to be the orange right next to it, which is a little bit deeper. So you want to apply it in your crease, and you can find your crease by pressing the brush into your eye. So you want to press it in and then blend it. So now we're gonna get into the red, and I'm gonna take a brush that's still fluffy but a little less loose. I don't know where this brush is from. It's probably from Morphe or Makeup Shack. Most of my brushes are from Morphe or Makeup Shack. But the next color I'm gonna go in with is this red color. And for that, I want it to be our lid color. So I'm gonna just pop it on the lid. And I want this to be like the main color on the lid. So I am gonna take it up over those shadows. I want to give this some dimension, so I'm going to take an even smaller but still fluffy brush, and the color I'm going to go in with is this deep pink. It's right underneath the red. So you want to pack that pink into the middle inner crease, not the middle, sorry, to the inner crease of your eye. The outer V portion of your eye. So essentially we're kind of creating like a halo. Halo meaning you have shadow here, and connected over the top. You don't want to put that pink in the middle because I want to put a shimmery color there. Now that we have our colors deepened a little bit, I want to go back with that very first fluffy brush that we had and kind of blend everything together. I'm going to take this brush here and I'm going to go in with this kind of like shimmery pink color that I have. And that, I just want to put it in the middle. I like how that opens it up. And you just want to keep that in between the pink color you had. Don't take it too far. The last thing we're going to do is highlight our brow bone. And I'm going to take this brush here and put that right under our brow highlight, and that's going to help bring the colors together too. And then go back with that same very first brush and bring it all together. So, to get rid of the fallout, I have a baby wipe here. You could use a makeup wipe. But just take the wipe, wipe everything. Alright, that's fine. Much better. So, let's get into the face. I want this to be kind of like a dewy, just kind of, to go with the shimmer that we have on our eyes. So I'm going to take this L'Oreal True Match Liquid Glow Illuminator and mix it with the LA Girl Pro Prep Smoothing Face Primer. So I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm just gonna take a little bit. And then just use your good old finger blenders and rub it. Alright, so first things first, we are going to go in with our foundation, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. I'm the shade Mocha, the number is 360, and I just like to take a little bit on the back of my hand And this is matte, but because we're extra, I want to put a little bit in my foundation as well. So I'm just going to take that on the back of my hand and a little stir. And then pop it on my face. And then I'm going to take this brush. I think this is from the Makeup Shack too. And pat. And to spread the color out, you see how I'm just making the circle bigger and bigger and bigger instead of like coloring, like no. Alright, so we got our base down. Next is going to be highlighting and contouring. So I'm going to use my LA Girl concealer to highlight. I like to line the sides of my nose because it makes contouring your nose easier. And then I think I'm going to cream contour today. This is the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the color Truffle. So first we're going to blend out the concealer. So take a beauty blender this time and go ahead and pat that out. And then when I blend this part, I kind of like to stamp the beauty blender and clean up this part while I'm at it. So be really intentional when you're applying your concealer as far as like where you want it to go. Just don't be out here putting it down here, like that ruins the point. You want to keep the color where you put it. Now we're gonna go ahead and blend out this concealer. For this is a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And I'm gonna kind of press up. And then we are going to use the same matchstick, but this time the color is Espresso, so it's a little bit darker, as you can see. And I'm gonna just keep that right here. Same brush, and that just adds more dimension. So I'm just gonna make sure those are blended together. And then we're going to set everything. And to set it, I'm going to use my Juvia's Place setting powder in the color Goldie and the Laura Mercier powder. I really like the Laura powder. I just feel like it's too dark. I just get some in the lid. And I really like the Juvia's Place powder, but sometimes I feel like it's too yellow. So I just had this genius idea today to mix them. So hopefully no regrets. But just kind of get it in there. Shake it up a little bit. I think I might be onto something with this. So I'm gonna take my same beauty blender, Old Faithful, make sure these are mixed up. You see, it's kind of yellow, kind of brown. Press the beauty blender into the powder, blow a little bit off, and put that right underneath. So you want to press the powder into all the areas that you highlighted. Alright, so now that we're all set, we're going to go in with the Old Faithful Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess powder. And this fluffy brush here. Looks kind of raggedy, but get a whole bunch of that and right over all the areas that you contoured. To contour our nose, I'm gonna go in with this. I don't know where I got it from, but I just like to take it, and I don't really need to pinch it, but just bring it down the sides of my nose. And I'm gonna use the NYX Contour Duo palette, this darker one, and just keep that right here. And because I want my contour to be a little bit more defined today, I'm gonna go back in with that powder in my beauty blender and kind of do that type of thing, situation. So that's gonna sit for just a second. And while that is chilling, we're gonna go back to the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with this little brush, and I think we should take that pink color and we're gonna bring it right out underneath. I like that. And same. And then I'm gonna take that red eyeshadow and go right on the edge of the pink. Kind of blend it out some more. And that really just pulls the whole thing together. And we're gonna take that shimmer and just pop it right in the middle. I think I want to take some of that shimmer right here too, just to give it a little extra highlight. Yes, I like it. Now let's get this off. So this is a fluffy Real Technique brush. It doesn't have a name on it, but just wipes this away. And I'm gonna go back with my bronzer and kind of do this. I like it. So let's see, we have lashes and lips. For my lashes, I'm gonna use these lashes that I've used so many times, but I'm going to use them until they die. But they're very, I don't know if you, how I'm gonna do that. Can you see it? Oh, there we go. They're kind of like fluffy, kind of dramatic. They are dramatic, but I like them. I got them from Amazon. It came in a pack of 6, and I just have been sticking with these ones. If I can find the link, I'll try to put it in the description box below so you can purchase it. But I have used these lashes like so many times, and the pack of 6 was only like $21. Like how can you say no to that? Because people be trying to charge $20 for the Mink 3D lashes. Like, hustle, go ahead. But I cannot pay that. I cannot do it. Have I done it? Yes, but I don't want to do it again, okay? So to put on my lashes, I like to use good old hair glue. I don't know the brand. I know you've seen this before. My eyes haven't fallen out yet, so if I'm blind when I'm 80, you know why. But so far, this has been good to me, so put it on like that, and then we'll put it on the other one. And when you reuse your lashes, you want to take off this old glue. So I'm gonna let that get tacky for a second. And while I am waiting, we're gonna set our face with the good old Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This handy dandy fan. Let's see if we can do it. Boom. So that's dry. Now we can go back and get these lashes together. And let's see. The best part about reusing lashes is that, like, after a few times, your lashes kind of, they know your eye, like they're shaped perfectly, so you don't have to do too much finessing. are going to go in with this mascara, Unleash Volume and Curl by Wander Beauty. I don't know, I got it in one of those beauty boxes and I like it. And we're gonna put mascara on the bottom. You know what? I want to put on some blush, so I'm gonna go back with my Juvia's Place palette and a blush brush of my choice, which is gonna be this one today. And we're gonna use the color, let's say Sola, because it has kind of a shimmer. So I'm gonna just pop it right in between my highlighter. Nice and shimmery, nice and warm, cranberry-esque. I don't know why this piece of lash is just bothering me. So I have this NYX Duo Chrome highlighter and I want to put that on the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm going to take it with this little tiny pencil brush and put it right in the corner. Yes, it's beautiful. And then with the other end of this brush, I'm going to put some under. You know the deal. Go back. And I haven't highlighted my face in so long. Maybe just a little bit. Right here. It's not bad. And when I highlight my nose, I like to tweak my finger and do that. Ooh. So I'm gonna set it again. Take this fluffy brush and kind of take our fan. The last thing we can do is lips. And this is the Kylie Leo lipstick. So just follow. Did y'all see my lip shake? It's scary. We're gonna line it with that, put on the outer corner, and then we're going to go in with the Mary Jo K, also Kylie, and put that here. I feel like this is a perfect holiday red lipstick. And because I'm extra, I am gonna go on with this brown pencil and just kind of you guys, this is the final look. All I did was take off my scarf. I really like the way this look turned out. It's giving me holiday cranberry. You'll be sitting by the fireside glistening. But yeah, that's the end. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate guys' support so far, and I can't wait to drop more content. And you know,